Halftime at the Forum in Inglewood, Chicago Bulls 52 and the LA Lakers 44. Mike, have the Lakers corrected any of the problems from the last two games?
They've corrected one area, 23-23 on the board, so they're rebounding much better, but the other things still keep popping up. Not shooting well, only 37%. They've struggled with Teagle and Scott from the two-guard spot, but add to those problems, Perkins has been missing this game. And now the biggest thing to me is I don't see the look in their eyes, that glaze, that intensity where they're really going after it. They're almost as if sitting back saying, I can't believe this is happening to us.
Do you feel you can really tell from just looking at players?
I think you can. I talked to Pat Riley just before the game today, and I asked him if he saw something like that in their eyes in game two. Pat said he saw it. I see it as well once again today.
Of course, I know you've been psychic for a long time, so I can understand that point. When we come back, we'll hear from Mike Dunleavy. We'll be back right after these messages. We're just about set for the start of the third quarter. The Bulls by 8 over the Lakers. A moment ago, Steve Jones chatted with Laker coach Mike Dunleavy.
All right, Mike, your team is only shooting 37% at the half. What did you talk about in terms of getting better offense?
Well, we got to have a little more patience. The times we have had good patience, we've scored the ball. When we have tried to rush things, we haven't been able to get good shots, and that's hurt us. We got to shoot better than 37% this half, and we got to take them down from their 52%.
That 52% has really hurt you. How can you stop them defensively?
Well, you know, we've made a few mistakes on rotations and which way we're coming to the ball, and it's allowed them to get in for some layups. And that's really hurt us. And the other couple times they got some loose balls and got out on the break and scored some easy baskets. So you can take away the easy baskets, you'll take down the percentage.
All right, Mike Dunleavy says he needs some of his scrap. Back to you, Mark.
All right, Steve, and you saw another layup of the driving stuff variety by Scottie Pippen, followed by the worthy miss. And as we get started here in this third quarter, the Bulls continue to add to that lead. It is back to a 10-point Bulls. Worthy called for the foul. The Bulls outscored the Lakers 25-16 in the second quarter. As you check out the leading scores, Jordan 16, Divac says 15. Lakers only 5 for 20 from the field in the second quarter. At one stretch, they missed 9 in a row. Nice pass from Jordan. Grant extends to a 56-44 lead.
If, in fact, the fatigue has been building up on the Lakers, don't be surprised to see the Bulls suddenly explode and open this game up to big numbers. They have shown the killer instinct throughout the playoffs. Jordan, the little fake, little foot fake, and then he always is looking for his teammates, cutting, slashing into the lane. You cannot get caught behind the offensive player that low, that deep into the lane.
A 20-second timeout was taken by the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, game number 5 will take place here at the Forum on Wednesday night. That'll be 9 o'clock Eastern time on NBC. The Bulls and the Lakers in game 5. The Lakers trying to tie the series at 2, and the Bulls looking to extend to a 3-1 lead in the best of 7. Michael Jordan, despite the toe injury, has hit 7 of 13. He has 16 points along with 7 assists. Again, the Bulls force Perkins to handle it. Perkins, Divac, Worthy up front. Johnson and Scott in the backcourt. They double up on Magic. Shot clock down to 5. Here's Scott with the open shot. Yes! And the Lakers would love to see Byron Scott get started off that jump shot. The Bulls now lead by 10.
The result of Chicago going for the steal, missing the best look that Scott's had in the basket in a long time.
He had missed his previous 10, but Scottie Pippen with the answer. And again, the Bulls lead by 12, and Scottie Pippen has opened up strong. He now has 8 points. He's playing with 3 personal fouls. Perkins backing Grant. Shot clock at 2. Magic Johnson going to the hook. The Bulls by 10 with 2 minutes gone by in the third. Jackson shooting. John Paxson has hit 3 out of 4.
The execution of the half-court offense by Chicago is something to behold. A little flash high post that time, backdoor, and then kick off to the spot-up man for the shot.
Worthy is now 5 for 12. Perkins 0 for 7. Grant. Horace Grant has been living in perfect position throughout this series.
It's almost as if Perkins and Divac don't believe that he's going to be able to get the shot up over him because he gives away a few inches. It's his quickness and jumping ability that makes the difference.
Illegal defense called for the first time. So that is the warning. The next one would result in a technical foul. Byron Scott with his first field goal in 115 minutes. 23 seconds. He was 0 for 8 in game 3. He had missed his first 2 attempts today. Crowd getting a little restless with the Lakers as Perkins goes to the spin. And finally able to connect. Sam Perkins missed his first 7. 62-50 Chicago. Jordan freed himself up. Perkins rebounding. Worthy.
Just when they have the opportunity to crowd into it, knock out the big shot, they roll in and roll out for the Lakers. That's the way it's been.
Paxson. Lakers trailing by 12. 4 minutes gone by in the third. Perkins. Well, the Lakers continue to have their shooting problems. Grant again. Beautiful lead on the hop thrown by Pippen. And Mike Dunleavy will talk it over. Timeout taken. 7:42 remaining in the third quarter.
Unusual to see the 2 great guards down low in the post battling it out, but Michael doesn't want Magic to get that low post spot. Cartwright helps out. As a result, Magic has to come out away from the low post area to get the ball. Let's go over to Steve Jones on the sideline.
All right, Mike, you talked about the look in the Lakers' eyes and whether they want it. Their coach, Mike Dunleavy, doesn't see it either. He challenged them and said if they don't pick up the defensive intensity, he's going to pull his starting 5, put some people out there that want to play and see if they can extend this series. Back to you, Marv.
All right, Steve. Interesting words from Mike Dunleavy.
Well, you get to a point where you see in the players, you get the feel that the zip, okay, the fight isn't there. You have to turn to someone else to pick up the level of play.
9 on the shot clock. Bulls by 14 with 7.5 remaining in the third quarter. Magic from downtown. Worthy kept it alive.
And notice as soon as he got the ball on the outside, Paxson closed down on him. No open shots for Byron Scott.
Divac's open. And Pippen able to get to it. 9 rebounds for Scottie Pippen.
Suddenly you see the Lakers pressing. Every shot now becomes an even bigger shot because they're having problems knocking them down. They're good looks, but they're not going in for them.